Welcome everybody to the kitchen as I continue my week long of sauces. And I was just thinking, goodness, I could do years of cooking segments and just feature sauces because there's so many, it's infinite. But what I have here is a tri-tip, beef tri-tip that I've grilled up. Season it however you want. I've grilled up some mushrooms on the side here that we're going to serve, and I'm just letting it rest. And what I'm going to do is thinly slice it when it has finished resting. And now I want to work on the hollandaise sauce, which is the base for the horseradish sauce that I'm going to be using today. And so this is a simple sauce, but it uses the hollandaise, which is one of the mother sauces of the European descent, the 5 mother sauces. And so what I have here is an egg yolk. I have a little bit of water in there and some salt and pepper to it. We're going to add a couple of shakes of cayenne pepper. Not anything to give it heat, just enough to give it flavor. Also, what I want to add into there is a splash of Dijon mustard. And that just about went all over me there. So just there we go. A little bit there. And then we're going to add in our horseradish. And this is a cream horseradish sauce. Now, I got a kick out of one of the workers at Smith's today, and they're like, oh, that's just horseradish is too hot for me. And I said, well, it is if you use it straight out of the container. So what you want to do is cut it with something. And so now I have my immersion blender, and I'm going to just kind of blend this up the best that I can. And now we're going to drizzle in 1 stick of butter, 8 tablespoons of butter. This is about 218 degrees. And what that's going to do is it's going to slowly cook and make that egg yolk nice and safe. And we're going to turn this into our hollandaise sauce with the horseradish in it, which is going to be delicious. And this is seriously one of those sauces that is loved and hated by chefs around the world. But this is a pretty foolproof way to succeed at it. Guys, I'll just finish this up. When we come back, we'll put it together.
That was quite the job today.
I guess. Precision.
Yeah, precision is right.
AirTag your kids.
Just about everything.
AirTag Ron Bird.
Maybe, I don't know.
And I would say AirTag those tri-tips so they don't disappear on me.
They might just disappear pretty quickly. Now, I was saying earlier, if you've never grilled up some green onions to put with your steaks or anything, you've got to try it because it is so delicious. And I have a baked potato here and the tri-tip that I've cut thinly in place there. And I guarantee you, somebody's going to say, how do I keep my tri-tip from not being so tough? Well, the problem is a tri-tip is kind of a tough meat to start with, and you mustn't overcook it, because if you do, then it's going to be nice and tough, and that is not what you want at all. Now, the classic hollandaise sauce, like I said, is one of the mother sauces in the Western society. It's kind of the vein of chefs' lives because, you know, if you don't cook the eggs, then the sauce is runny. If you cook the eggs too much, then you have lumpy scrambled egg sauce. And then if you don't do this or don't do that. And so I have found by just using the immersion blender, it works out perfect every time. Now, mayonnaise is also a type of an emulsion, but it uses oil instead of butter. And that's really one of the big differences when it comes to hollandaise sauces. It's using melted butter versus just a cooking oil to emulsify the eggs and to create the dressing. Now, into our little dressing here, our sauce, what I've done is added into it some delicious horseradish, cream of horseradish along with some Dijon mustard. I did add in the lime or lemon juice, whatever you want to use, and pureed that all into there, into the emulsification. Now, also, not only can you use it on steak, but you can also use it on baked potatoes and so many delicious things that you cook up for dinner. Head on over to KUTV.com for the recipe. You can also go to cookingwithchefbryan.com for the recipe. But ooh la la, I feel very French right now.
Hey, and Lindsay and I will volunteer to lick the horseradish sauce off of Ron's meat.
Okay.
Off of your tri-tip.
Okay.
Because we like it and he doesn't.
Well, maybe this horseradish is going to be great. I mean,
Not maybe, it is. Okay, I'm going. Goodbye.
Okay.
Okay.